A little bit cooler tonight in Chicago. The Angels and the Cubs here at Wrigley Field in the second of this three-game series on what is definitely a cooler night and a potentially rainy one as well.
So J-Mo to the hill. Last year limited to 23 starts. Finished a flourish and was very solid in the playoffs. Taillon, a guy who normally does not walk people, and a 1-0. On the ground to short. They get one. And they can't turn it. Trout still gets down the line pretty good.
So one good base runner replaces another on a fielder's choice.
There goes Trout. Pitches low, throw to second. Safe.
And already 6 games into the season, not even April yet, Mike Trout has as many steals this year as he had last year.
3-2, one out man at second. Taillon on the ground to first. Bush down to a knee. And the cut fastball gets Shonwell. Trout down to third. Yeah, with 2 away, the batter will be Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Taillon able to pitch around a leadoff walk.
And so far, Jose Soriano has been the only Angels starting pitcher to get an out in the 6th inning. The Angels would love some length with a bunch of short starts in between Soriano's first outing and this one. And retires Bush, 1 away. And Bregman hits a high pop-up.
Everything is going to be a challenge you feel in the air.
Well, Zach Neto's the one taking over, and that ball blew back to him for the second out. The ball's 2 strikes. That's a good breaking ball, and he went around. Strike 3.
Neither team has scored. We go to inning number 2. So 2 men on now. Runners at first and second. 1 away, second inning. Logan O'Hoppe coming up.
Pitch, it's popped in the air on the third base side foul, but it's hanging up and right behind the coaching box. Bregman will make the catch on that one.
So with 2 outs, here is Oswald Peraza. Last time we saw Peraza in a spot like this, he was coming through against the Astros. He had 3 hits in that game on Saturday. Peraza with a dribbler to the left side. Bregman to his left handles it. And the Angels have left 3 in the first 2 innings.
Trout the batter now. He reached on a fielder's choice first time up.
Hit hard. Oh, Alex Bregman, leading to his left, was able to steal a hit from Mike Trout.
This is going to be an extra base hit if it gets past him.
Bregman with a gold glove to his credit. Very good defender.
Look at J-Mo.
Start things off. Amaya, then Bush, then Bregman.
0-2. Amaya, there's a hit down the first base line. It's the first Cubs hit to see if Adele can keep him at first. Looks like he will. So Miguel Amaya with a leadoff base hit.
Quiet the lower body is, just playing a little pepper there, trying to make some solid contact. Shonwell way off the line and gets himself a leadoff knock.
Bush grounded to second his first time. No score in the bottom of the third. To the right side, Shonwell shovels it over to second. Return to first, not in time.
The Angels did what they could there with a softly hit ball off the bat of Bush. Bregman at the plate. 1 hopper to short. Neto has that. Should be routine from there. 6-4-3 to end the third.
And the Angels turn 2, and that's how the inning will come to an end. 6-4-3 on that twin killing.
Ball to strike to Jorge Soler. It'll be Soler, then Candelario, and then Adele. Side with 1 hit. We're scoreless. That's up the middle. Horner gathers it in, throws. Soler retired.
Interesting the way Nico approached that ball. He's going to play it on the backhand and then say, well, maybe not. Watch how he's tracking this ball initially like he's going to backhand it, and then he works his way around it. Able to organize the puppies and get enough on that throw.
Papu draws a lot of walks, has picked up 2 tonight. This one, though, is a leadoff walk. So here is Crow Armstrong, who struck out his first time. Well, he does bunt. It's up the first base side. Soriano trying to make the play, and he does. What a play by Soriano.
That's something they work on, too. It's if you try to take that baseball out on the transfer, you're not making the play. So good job by Soriano using the glove and getting the out. A great bunt by Crow Armstrong. That was not a sac bunt. He'll get a sac bunt for it, but what a play that was.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second, no score. Bottom of the 4th.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Soriano got in his kitchen and strikes out a very tough hitter to punch out. So 2 outs, and here's Swanson, who reached on an error earlier. Does strike out quite a bit for a guy with a good eye. 2-2.
And that one is going to catch the outside corner. Struck him out looking, and the inning is over. Pair of strikeouts here for Soriano in the bottom of the 4th.
Logan O'Hoppe draws a walk, so the Angels will have a base runner here. It's the first time since Josh Lowe walked back in the 2nd inning that the Angels have had a man on. It's Peraza who bounced out his first time.
It's not a game where you're going to sit back and wait for a bomb.
Fly ball right center. This one is hit well and backing up. I don't know if Shaw lost it or what, but it falls in on the warning track. Hoppe will stay at third base. It's a double for Peraza over the head of Matt Shaw. And now the Angels have something cooking. Runners on second and third, only one out.
As soon as this ball's hit, there's nobody going to catch it. This ball is squared up. 106 off the bat of Peraza. It's going to split the cap. And what Shaw does is try to deke Hoppe on that like he's going to catch it and try to see if he can slow Hoppe down or make him even stop.
A scoring opportunity for the Angels. And they'll go over to do with Neto and Trout lurking.
I'm thinking I'm going to strike this guy out. I'm not going to throw him a cookie because Mike Trout's on deck.
And there, got him looking.
Fastball right along the outside edge near the bottom of the zone.
And they are going to put Mike Trout on.
Soon Counts is going to come and get him and bring in Milner.
2 outs, 0-2. The crowd starting to buzz here at a chilly night at Wrigley. Milner on the ground is short. Swanson throws him out, and Milner gets the Cubs out of the jam.
The Angels leave the bases loaded.
Cubs are a little deeper into their bullpen now with Phil Maton just off the plate, ball 4. So Jorge Soler with a good at bat draws a leadoff walk. That's the 5th walk issued by the Cubs so far tonight. Candelario's 0 for 2. He struck out his last time. Good hitter from both sides of the plate. He lines this one towards center. Crow Armstrong comes in, slides, and he can't get it. It gets by him and rolls toward the warning track. Soler heads for third base. Shaw gets it in. It's a double for Candelario, and the Angels have second and third for the second straight inning.
Soler has to hold up because he knows the reputation of one of the best in the outfield. Comes sliding in, unable to make the play and got by him.
Second and third, 1 out last inning, but didn't score. Now second and third, nobody out. So the Angels need a 2-out run scored here if they're going to take the lead in what was a golden opportunity to start the inning. Well, Hoppe will try to make it happen. Breaking ball line. It's past Bregman into left field. Soler scores. Here comes Candelario. Logan O'Hoppe with the big hit. A 2-out, 2-run single.
That was a rockety hit. That was a curveball. He slowed it down and did a nice job. That was 105 off the bat. That's got to make Logan O'Hoppe feel good. He's been really solid so far the night behind the dish. But that's a good swing for him, especially with 2 strikes.
And helping his pitcher out and keeping the Angels from having back-to-back goose eggs.
And the thing is with Soriano too, we talk so often about him ground ball after ground ball, but knowing this yard, and even talking to people, you know, over the years of pitching this ballpark with the wind blowing in, they're not afraid to challenge more with your fastball.
Well, you could live in the air on a night like this. Soriano with a couple of balls that were hit hard there. Easy flyouts. Here's a ground ball from Ian Happ, and Jose Soriano with a shutdown inning. 6 scoreless for Soriano at Wrigley tonight.
Top 9 Angels lead at 2-0.
Oswald Peraza, who's now playing third base.
Ground ball up the middle. Swanson moves over, sliding stop, but he'll have no throw. Base hit for Peraza.
Good speed too at first base.
There goes the runner. Throw down to second, tag, safe.
Another solid night for Peraza.
Big RBI opportunity for Trout.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Trout has not expanded his strike zone much in the first week, but he did there. And Brown gets him for the strikeout. 2 down with Peraza still at second. Fly ball left center.
It's hanging up under and making the grab on that one is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Cubs need to rally as we go to the bottom of the 9th.
Cubs in jeopardy of being shut out here tonight. It only happened once all last season here at Wrigley Field. Jordan Romano has had plenty of time to get hot and ready. Likelihood will be in for the next batter.
0-2 now. Pomeranz. And that one bunted foul. And Pete is out.
Crow Armstrong, that's just a lack of confidence there against Pomeranz. 0-2. Now it will be Romano in a safe situation. Cubs have not even had a man reach third base in this game as the Angels have pitched extremely well. 1-1. Corner hits it hard left center field. Trout is there though, and he makes the catch. 2 outs.
Well, it's Bob Seger against the wind here tonight too. It's tough.
Everything has died as far as fly balls go. Angels trying to even up the series and the road trip. It's not close.
Swanson takes his base, and the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Michael Conforto. This would be a great time for his first hit in a Cub uniform.
Keep the game alive.
Swanson takes off for second.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Angels with a 2-0 lead. Trying to shut out the Cubs on a brisk, chilly night at Wrigley Field. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Say goodnight to the Cubs. The Angels shut them out. And this series evens at a game apiece in an extremely well-pitched game for the Halos.
Well-pitched game. The guy behind the plate with a clutch 2-run single, and Logan O'Hoppe. Great job all the way around by the staff today.
You can put a halo over this one.